Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. This is Serendipity Art, where we craft with a heart. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to all my subscribers and to all of those new subscribers that are new to my channel. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here because I am going to be doing a little tutorial with Beebee Craft that asked me to do a collaboration with them, and I want to do my first project with one of the products that I requested from them. One of the products that I requested from them were the Japanese calligraphy brushes, and it came with this. This is going to help you when you put your piece of paper so water don't go, or it can't, how can I say, it can't stain, because most of the calligraphy, what they use is something to Chinese ink or Japanese ink that is permanent ink, and you don't want that to get in your clothes or in your surfaces, because then you are going to have some problems. I'm going to use some watercolor cold pressed from Strathmore that I have. I'm just going to use a piece for the demonstration, and then I'm going to use my what are these name of this one? These are the Gansai Tambi that I have, and these are one of my best watercolors. I used to paint with watercolors, so I decided to make this video using it. I haven't used them in a little while, so I am going to just remove the plastic from it. So I apologize that the door came in. My husband just walked in, but we will continue with the tutorial. Usually what I do is I'm planning to work with two colors. And one of the colors that I'm planning to do, you have all the reds, orange, and rainbow color until you get to the neutrals. Usually you don't use white in watercolors because the white is your paper. And the reason why this came to do calligraphy, and if you watch my video, it came with some templates where you can practice, and I can show you some of the symbols like this, and you are able to wash it off. However, I seen using these brushes for Japanese painting, and I always been fascinated by Japanese painting because I watercolor, and I like one of the media that they use in watercolor called wet on wet, and that's one of the technique used mostly in this technique. So I am going to put my watercolors here. Let me see, like here, so you can see, or maybe this way, because I want you to see the Beebee Craft. So I am planning to do some cherry blossoms. And the first thing I'm going to do is wet my paper. And I wanted that paper to be really saturated because I want those colors. The other thing I want to do is I want to make sure my brushes are wet. And they are. And I am going to put them here in top. Then I'm going to just wet the colors that I'm going to use. And I am going to use maybe this color. I'm going to just wet these two colors. And then maybe the cherry blossoms are kind of like a pinkish. So I might use this red. So I just put water on those. with my water bottle. And I'm going to start with the thickest. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try in here. Let's make sure that I have the colors. And the first thing I'm going to do here, I will have to move my watercolors out of the way and get the paper closer to me. I am going to start using my brush in this position, almost straight. And you're going to use the tip and press like this. And then go to the tip. I'm going to take a little bit of more of that color, and I'm going to make this a little thicker and darker, is because I want to give some shadows. And then I am going to make some little branches here. I'm going to make a branch here, and then some over here, and even some here and here. So you will say, oh, that looks like a mess. Yes, it does. But then I'm going to take my small one, and I am going to go with the red. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap in certain areas where I want that color to disperse. You see what it does? And then I am going to use a pipette with water. And this is not, you can use anything you have. I'm going to just use a pipette with some water, and I am going to just drop water on top of it. So that way you get even more of so continuing with this, I am going now to try to make my flowers a little more darker. Give them a little bit of more color. And trying to shape like petals. I am going to do here this and this, because I want to make a bigger blossom. Like you can see over there how it's looking. And then over here, I'm going to add a little more color so the flowers looks, and maybe some over here. And those points that are try to make them as organic. I don't want a perfect look. I just want to resemble. Like you see, I kind of did a petal there. I am going to just go and push and do this. And I want to let this, I don't want these puddles. So I am just going to go and let those, and it's going to be drying. As the paper dries, it's going to see, and if you look at this, look how pretty it looks. It looks very pretty. And then you can just come in like this. And create linear strokes. Where you have a very abstract flower. I'm going to use the brown again to just start those branches. That are here. So that way you can see the connection. And then I'm going to take a darker color and I am going to make lines, because you know that the trees has areas like this. And the thinner they are, you take a little amount of a darker brown. And here we're going to make sure this area over here. Let's take a little darker there. It is very relaxing. And like you see, just do that. And there you have a branch with watercolors. And once you're done, if you want to just, I don't like this one because this one doesn't spray. You can spray so the colors will settle and let it dry. And that's how one of my creations. Then I will have a second part when I'm going to show you what I do this when this is dry. So thank you for watching. And this is how I use my, they are a very good quality. The bristles stay in a very pointy shape like they're supposed to. They're easily to hold. They are long enough for you and even have a little handle. You never put your brushes like this. You handle, this little thing is to hang your brush because your tip never should touch the bottom of a pan because they're going to lose their shape. Of course, these are not the quality of very expensive Chinese painting brushes, but they are very good quality for what I think. So I wanted to just see, oops, I think I used that one. I wanted to use the red one. Just put some water in there. I'm using my corner, like you can see here, just to, maybe I am losing one little fiber of the brush. So maybe the quality, you have to be very careful when you use it, not to put too much pressure so you don't lose your bristles when you're painting. And there is what I create, and I'm just gonna let it dry. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Just remember to leave comment or question below in the description box. And if you like my video, please don't forget to rate my videos thumbs up or thumbs down because it really helps my channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And thank you, Beebee Craft, for letting me review your product. This was a wonderful product. I'm very satisfied. And I will see you in my next video with using another products from beebeecraft.com. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend.